The Ides of March, 44 BC. Julius Caesar, the most powerful man in Rome, lay dead at the foot of Pompey's statue, felled by the daggers of senators who called themselves Liberators. Among them, Marcus Brutus, Caesar's friend and protege. But the murder didn't save the Republic. It plunged Rome into civil war. 2 years of bloody conflict had already passed. Now, in 42 BC, the final showdown loomed in ancient Macedon, at Philippi. On one side, the Liberators, Brutus and Gaius Cassius Longinus, champions of the old Republic. On the other, Caesar's avengers, the young Octavian, Caesar's adopted son and heir, and the formidable general Mark Antony. Two titanic armies, hundreds of thousands strong, converged for a battle that would decide the fate of Rome itself and settle the score for the fallen dictator. The first day of Philippi was a tactical draw, but a psychological disaster for the Liberators. Brutus had won a victory, but Cassius, believing all was lost, took his own life. 10 days later, on October 23rd, the final battle began. The armies of Octavian and Antony, buoyed by their psychological advantage, renewed their assault. Brutus, now leading alone, fought with desperate courage. The fighting was even more brutal, a grinding melee of Roman against Roman. Yet, as the sun began to set, the tide slowly turned. Exhausted, outmaneuvered, and haunted by the ghost of Caesar, Brutus found himself facing inevitable defeat, leading to a desperate, final decision. On October 23, 42 BC, the blood-soaked plains of Philippi witnessed the final tragic act of a conspiracy born on the Ides of March. Brutus, the last of Caesar's assassins, followed Cassius in choosing death over capture. With their suicides, the dream of restoring the Roman Republic died. Caesar's avengers, Octavian and Mark Antony, emerged victorious, paving the way for the end of the Republic and the birth of the Roman Empire. The Battle of Philippi wasn't just a brutal conflict. It was the definitive end of an era, and the final brutal revenge for the man who was once Rome's greatest conqueror, Julius Caesar.